Mr. Chairman, members of the committee, David Clarke, representing the Virginia Oil and Gas Association. We do oppose this bill. We think it is unnecessary. We also think that it sends the wrong message from the Commonwealth that we're going to ban a legitimate business practice that has proven to be safe, including in the Commonwealth of Virginia. And I will respectfully disagree with the patron regarding whether this is a taking or not, because natural gas is a property right in Southwest Virginia and other parts of the state. Historically, property owners have received significant royalty payments from their natural resources. It's a property right that we believe this legislation would infringe upon and would result in claims against the Commonwealth for a taking. I will point out that just a few years ago, this body dealt with the uranium issue, where there is a moratorium in place that currently is still in litigation as to whether that is a taking or not. And I also would point out that, as the patron mentioned, New York has a ban, but just recently a case was filed in New York challenging the constitutionality of that ban, and we believe that this is something that not only is unnecessary, but it would open the Commonwealth to claims for compensation for a property taking. Thank you.
Excuse me. As a question, I believe.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. David, you made a statement that this has been safely done throughout the Commonwealth.
No, well, Southwest Virginia.
Okay, Southwest Virginia. It has not been done in the region of the Potomac Aquifer, has it?
Mr. Chairman, I will say that in the early 80s, there were some test wells drilled in the area of the aquifer, and they were done by ExxonMobil, or one of the larger producers. I don't know for sure which one, and they were safely done. Those were test wells. Don't know the results of those. We do believe there is some gas in that area, but we do not believe that anyone is prepared to go into that area and drill. And I would just point out to you, the reason we think that's not likely to happen is because all you have to do is go up into Pennsylvania and West Virginia, and every time you put a drill bit in the ground, you have an almost certainty of a big return on your investment for your drilling. It's unproven in Eastern Virginia and acknowledged to be an environmentally sensitive area, so we don't believe that it's likely that anyone's going to go in there. But we would oppose this as a moratorium because it's a bad precedent. We think it sends a bad signal to the Commonwealth, to the business community, to the rest of the country. We also think that it's likely to be something that other parts of the state would say, well, why not us as well? And that would be very damaging to the industry, and we think to the Commonwealth.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. I believe the committee. Yes, go ahead.
Mr. Chairman, members of the committee, Miles Moran with the Virginia Petroleum Council.